Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle hates Trunks, specifically future Trunks. Now, Omatsu, you may hide your biases to others, but they aren't hidden to me. And if you don't believe me, then take a look at this. First up, free-to-play LR garbage. Then, ooh, just regular LR garbage. Ooh, bad EZA. Never gonna EZA. Bad. Free-to-play garbage. Irrelevant. Release with AGL Frieza. Free-to-play whatever. Garbage, 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 garbage. And apparently garbage. But I need to confirm that for myself. So we're going to be using AGL Trunks on 3 different teams against a couple different fights to see if he is a diamond in the rough or if everyone is right about him. All right, here we are, stage 1. Now we are running a GDC Goku team here. I figure this might be his best one, but we have 2 other ones we're going to try, like I said earlier. Okay, he's locked. That's fine. They're so mean by like auto putting you on Goku Black. The amount of times I've done this stage and accidentally had Goku Black selected is too many times. Okay, so select him. Dang, I really need that key though. Ooh, of course it felt like that. This is a little chopped, but it's fine. Things are often cooked and chopped before they are served and ate. Isn't that right, chat? So this should be fine. This should be fine. Now Trunks, we could go over some of his details quick while we're just doing this. So he is a dodge merchant, which is, you know, not the best. Generally, in your dodge merchant, you have other things that are plus, right? If you are a well, how do I put this? Dodge or die character, you generally have something else going for you. We have plenty of dodge or die characters that are great supporters. We have some dodge or die characters that are great attackers. Maybe have some other things that they do. Think AGL, think MUI Goku, right? Oh, dodge or die. He has very excellent dodge though, but you know, he does a lot of damage. He's got crits. He's got a revive. You know, he's got a lot going for him, and very, very high base dodge of 77%, and guaranteed dodge the first time and after he revives. Right? That's like the most premium dodge or die. But, you know, we got other characters like Piccolo, even the new Android 17, you know, these dodge or die characters, but they have massive support. They have other things going for them, places where they get guaranteed dodge. Now, what this guy has is that he has a base 50% chance to dodge, gets an extra 5% for every attack, and an extra 5% added on top for every super attack. This means a super attack would add 10% chance to dodge. So we start at 50, so 1 super attack. He gets 1 guaranteed, right, with enough keys. So that already puts him to 60, right? Now, the thing is, he is a pure dodge or die, and all of his dodge is completely RNG. Now, dodge as a concept itself is RNG, so it's you're multiplying RNG. Doesn't seem like the best design to me, but hey, maybe he has something else that makes him useful. Well, on paper, I don't see fucking anything. His attack stats are quite low. He doesn't even necessarily have guaranteed crits. At some point, it's you know, very high. Basically has guaranteed crits, but not exactly. He does have support. It is, you know, dependent on 2 things. You know, it's not bad. Extra key and to stats, stuff like that. It's not bad. Okay, he's locked there. That should be fine. And we are going to have Trunks in slot 1. We are going to have Trunks in slot 1. If he gets hit by that AoE, he is actually just completely done. He is just straight up super done. He doesn't have anything special. Like I was checking, making sure he didn't need like a rainbow keister or something, and I don't think he did. So yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's grab that. He doesn't need anything special either, so we'll do that. Okay. So yeah, that's the reason Gotenks is on here. He needs an entrusted will or android/Cell Saga category ally on the team, and he gives support, including to himself, key 1, 50% attack. So that is 2 normals, 1 super, 2 normals, 3 normals, one additional super. That's not great. But you know, it's a decent amount of dodge, right? You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. As long as he dodges all the attacks coming at him, it should be fine, right? It should be fine. As long as, okay, he's got to dodge all this anyways. Okay. I don't even know. Can he take normals? I kind of want him to take a normal, but not this. He can dodge this. Thank you. I'd also prefer him not to take damage. Okay, it's fine. He dodged everything. Guys, come on. I know he only had like, you know, 2 supers that were like sub 10 million attack stat, but you got to understand the unit that came out a year prior is hitting, you know, quadruple his numbers and is better. So I don't know if you guys thought about that part yet. Damn. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but he also hasn't transformed yet, right? So in case you forgot his transformation, that doesn't change. I don't think they can change it because it's an active skill. They still don't do that for some reason. I don't know why. They could. They could. So his is after performing 6 or more attacks in battle, then you could transform him. Now in his transform state, he's not that different, which is what's kind of weird. Like, he doesn't do that much different. Now his crit chance goes up to 70 from 50%. I believe he has slightly higher chances to launch the super attacks on his already not guaranteed normals. He still has a base 50% chance to dodge. He has like stunning into his kit and shit, which actually Zamasu can be stunned, so I guess I shouldn't be too mean about that. I don't think Goku Black can or anything like that though. Yeah, no, he cannot. Also, neither can Zamasu, so I guess I'm just an idiot. Alright, he's being floated off. That's fine. You should be fine too. Yeah, he's still got all that extra and everything. Yeah, he should be fine. Plus, we want him to get more attacks in, and he'll be just fine too. All right, let's grab this. We don't necessarily need healing or anything, but it doesn't feel bad. 6 for him is good, and then we want to make sure he get the 18 key, which is a lot of key, but the other one isn't really suffering from key. The other rotations is not the biggest deal. Okay, this should be no damage for anyone. Yep. Dodge, perfect, wonderful, fantastic. All right. We are getting close to killing Zamasu. Now, as long as AGL Trunks can just like dodge a lot. How many attacks did he do last time? Was it only 5? He didn't do 6, did he? 1, 2. Yeah, he only did 5. So he's not gonna be able to transform. Not that transforming is that great. So he has pretty much nothing changed, including his dodge chance, base dodge chance, and the amount of dodge chance he gets for every attack performed. He has slightly better RNG for being able to do additional attacks in general. He has 1 guaranteed additional attack that has a 70% chance to be super, and there's a 70% chance to do another attack that has a 70% chance of being super. So it's not like it's that great or anything. He does get 200% defense when receiving an attack, which I don't think he had on the first one. He also now has a guaranteed crit when the first appearance he has and starts attacking. His support goes up by 1 key and 10%. But the biggest change I see is getting type key spheres and AGL key spheres. So with an AGL key sphere, he will just straight up launch an additional super attack. I do not mind that. He does do orb changing, so being able to just get an additional super is fine. Now what's weird is if you get a type key sphere that is not AGL, then he has a 70% chance of launching an attack that has a 50% chance to super, and has a 50% chance to launch an additional attack that has a 70% chance to be a Soma super, which technically means you could get more for that. It's kind of a gamble if you want to choose something not AGL. Technically you have a chance to do even more attacks, but if you choose AGL, you just get 1 guaranteed. But here's the thing, an additional super, dang, they're taking that much. That's turn 1 post super, everything. That's crazy. The thing is, and this is a pretty big thing, I'll be honest, is that an additional super attack is more than just than just getting one of those additional normals. It's not, I don't know. I mean, technically, yeah, I guess if both of them are supers, that's pretty fucking huge, but like, what are the chances of that happening? Okay. So we're gonna use the trunks, the Gallic gun. This will boost Trunks up because it's basically a pseudo domain. I don't know why they made these like these, because it's temporary buffs that are just kind of a massive amount to a category, and then an extra category if it's whatever. So Bond and Parent and Child, is he on Bond and Parent and Child? Because Vegeta doesn't really fuck with him like that. So I'm sorry, I just want to double check. He is not on Bond of Parent and Child. That's what I thought. But either way, he still gives him 15% attack and defense, so that's fine with me. So we'll do this, and then we'll also use Gotenks's. Do we want to watch it? I don't care. I think we all seen this a lot, and it's nothing. It's not that special compared to, you know, even the one before it. I kind of like the one, you know, like the int one almost more. All right, so this gives him massive buffs. This one here from Gotenks also gives him pretty massive buffs as well. Sorry, not buffs. Gotenks himself gets a pretty big buff, but I should clarify that he's not getting really anything else. So he gets an extra 77% defense. That should help him against that stuff. We're gonna do this for Goku. He now has guard. He is nigh invincible when you give him guard as well. So we'll give that to him. We'll give him this. That didn't open up how I thought it was going to. He doesn't need 24 ki necessarily anyways, right? Like, he doesn't get anything extra. Yeah, no, he does not. So he got his extra damage reduction, final trump card. He's got that. He should survive the normal. Here's the only problem. He's just doing it right away. So we could just die right here if Trunks doesn't dodge. So if Trunks doesn't dodge, we do lose. Okay, which he didn't. And he takes 1.3 million damage. So that was a lot of Let's try the two other teams on this stage here. All right, here's our next team. This one is more of a hybrid Saiyan build. So we are running the Int Gohan along with a lot of other Gohans, hybrid Saiyans, dodge characters. Now, Entrusted Will was actually not the hardest to get on here with Gotenks, but we are just bringing Tech Gotenks again to fulfill that condition. We could have brought in, not really, but we could have brought a couple other characters. This is, I'm not worried really about this one at all. We'll grab this here. We'll give him those. And then we will go ahead and give him these. And then we could grab all of those lovely tech key spheres for this goat here and let him, you know, do what he does best. So this team's a little different. There's a lot more support he's getting on this team just with all the characters. I feel like a lot of them are a little bit more supportive. A lot of them are a lot more cohesive. A lot of different hybrid Saiyans, I feel like they have kind of similar links. But I don't think that his performance will be that different. He is now missing out on the STR Goku / Trunks buffs. He does not get to take advantage over the insane boost from the kid Trunks and Goten that's on the other side of this unit. Like, he does not get access. He's not youth. So not necessarily, you know, I feel like this team is really good. You have really good characters on this team. You got a lot of good EZA characters. But I don't know. I'm not really seeing anything too crazy. All right, that's number 2. He's up to 12 milli. Okay. All right, normal. I mean, here's one thing to consider with him. And this used to be true too back in the day. He's got to dodge this, obviously. Let me not praise him until I see if he loses on this turn. So, one thing I think about, like, STR Cooler back when he was really big, right? He obviously has like those additional attacks that could be supers couldn't. Now he was a little dependent. But the biggest thing is with characters like him and a couple other characters that have a lot of normals. If they have crits, a crit normal isn't useless. It's not preferred, but it's not useless. Like some characters have, like, you know, they do normal and it is like it is useless. You did nothing for me. Okay. So here's kind of my thought process here. There's only one attack. He's got to dodge it anyways. It's an AOE, so I'll just throw him here. I don't think that's the biggest deal. You did a lot of orb changing, dude. Oh my god. All right, we'll grab this for him. These guys are quite good, honestly. Yeah, this will actually make that other AGL key sphere fall. Not exactly where I thought it would, but it's fine. They're honestly, with the new buffs and everything, feel really good on this team and stuff. They didn't dodge that though, and that's 746k that they just took, and I'm sure these guys Ooh, okay. It's incredibly. let's didn't happen. Just take it out of your mind. So one thing that they're able to get that unit super every single time. You know, it's so easy to get on this team. So that they do multi-turn support off of that. And the more attacks that they take and dodge, I'm pretty sure increases what they're able to do stats wise and everything. And you know, they hit pretty high numbers. I think the biggest issue with them in the past when using them was that they didn't feel too good because you couldn't really use their full potential. You know, you didn't have the Gotens and the Krillins to use to get that buff. It was before 220%, but you know, I think they're not great. They're, at the end of the day, they're a dodge merchant, but you know, a dodge merchant that supports and does damage with additional suit. Like, from what I've seen here so far, seeing Trunks, we haven't been able to transform with him yet. You know, hey, that's not an easy transformation condition. Taking that much Gotenks off of normal? Why did he take so much? Why did he take so much? I'm sorry, I need to look at this. Yep, final trump card category ally on the team. There should be a couple of those. I'm very confused why he took so much damage. Was there something I was missing? Was I missing something? Because like these guys are on trump card or whatever, right? You know, I say that, but I actually don't see them on there. Are they not on are neither of these on final trump card? I really thought both of them would be on final trump card with the Gotenks on there. That's my bad, chat. That's my bad. Okay, now I know this team might look a little crazy because I put Beast Gohan in and he's like 400 years old. But if we look at my last clear, I have Beast Gohan on there, so I'm thinking it'll be fine. I guess we'll try it out. We're just gonna do one more on this one with this one. Then we're gonna move on to the second stage and run through 3 different teams. I know we're not using a different team on this one. That's partly because I messed up, but also because I don't think the last team would really work well on this one. I'll just spoil it because I accidentally slid on it. It's a Glorio team. You're not running Glorio on this stage. Let's be fair. You are not running a character who has a base 50% dodge in an AoE stage. Yeah, here we are, still running a character with base 50% dodge on an AoE stage, so clearly it doesn't actually matter. Okay, how many rainbow orbs does he need to get that thing? So, yeah. Well, we got it. So let's grab that there. That's yummy. I'm not gonna complain about that. No siree. Grab that, and then whatever's left. 6, 5, 6 for him. Okay. All right, let's see how this goes. AGL Trunks is not on the best teams. I'm gonna be honest. Easily his best one, probably that we're gonna see here, is going to be the team we started with. That being the Goku, the GDC Goku. That's just gonna be the best one, just straight up. And I think we all knew that. He gets so much more support. It's just a better team. You have 2 insanely great characters on there, being both of the Gokus. He runs Fused Fighters with just so many characters. You might have a little bit of trouble getting Entrusted Will for him, but what's annoying with a character like him is, I mean, you don't need Entrusted Will, but he gets an extra 60%, 50 and 60% to his stats, extra ki for everyone else, extra, you know, that's the thing. It's like, maybe it's not essential, but if I don't have that, then what is he doing? You know, if I don't have that, then what does he do? What does he even do? Like, actually. Because he doesn't do damage. He doesn't live. He doesn't. He's just so, like, he's actually, like, it's perplexing how little he does. So if you're not at least getting his support, then I don't know why you'd run him, right? Like, you might as well get a support. Now, we might be getting a pretty decent character here coming up. Now, if you haven't seen the clue, I guess I'll throw it on there. The date the character's coming out. Now, a lot of people are like, Twunks with the slash. Now, it's definitely not that. My bet is on the Final Flash Dime of Vegeta. Now, if they have that Vegeta run, Vegeta's family, and he, you know, gives pretty nice buffs to Vegeta's family characters and different things like that, you know, maybe he could fit on there. I don't really know where we're getting Trusted Will, though, so that's where it's tough. Speaking of tough, I'll grab these for him. He's got a dodge. I mean, he's got a dodge. There's a lot of keys. Gotta get. I guess I didn't even grab that rainbow. Yeah, this one's cooked, chat. I think we're gonna move on to the next stage we're gonna do here. Unfortunately, a lot of difficult stages have dodge canceling in some way. You know, I think of dang, he's already taking that much. You know, I think of Tamagami number 3 has dodge canceling, but he's so fucking gimmicky anyways. You know, I don't like running that one, or really most of the Tamagamis. I think next we're gonna go. You know, we can't do Broly, obviously. We could do the Goku and the Gohan and Goten and Trunks fight. We could do that one, but I think I'm gonna do a secret third one that you guys weren't expecting, and we'll run all 3 teams for that one, and just run through this here. We got to give it the good college try here. He dodged perfect, and oh no. All right, here we are. We're going up against the what is it? Giant cataclysmic battle of big guys. We're going up against this stage. Now this stage is, you know, relatively hard, obviously. These guys. Now here's the thing, and I mean this genuinely. Like, he is not good in like any fights. You got dodge cancel. You got all this. You got all that. These guys, their attack raises for every single hit that they're hit with. Every single time they get hit, you know, it's like how screwed can you be? All right, who got sealed? It was you. I still think we need to keep him on here though. All right, which dumb fuck seals? It's you. You're probably the most annoying one, other than you. Gosh, you're kind of annoying too. Gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little lot, but it's fine. I mean, you're not supering anyways, so it doesn't really matter what you get. Then you get more stats with more orbs, but I don't really care. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Not going for the rainbow there. All right, we'll do that. Okay. We got Trunks in the next one. So like I said, all of these guys have, you know, they all do something a little different. Take damage from the rainbow orbs. Pee out of your butt. Seal super attack. I heal. Dumb, stupid, you know, gimmicky, whatever. But every single one of them shares the same ability of, if you hit me, my attack is raised to a maximum of, I want to say 100. It might be higher, but, you know, 100%, that's still doubling their attack. And it's not like they're slouches here. But we have a character who does a lot of attacks, not necessarily supers and not necessarily damage, but he will hit you. You know, if he's like, he's tickling you, you know, you know, even if he's doing that, all it does is just make him mad. I think of what's that? I think of this image here, except that's the enemies, and Saitama is AGL Trunks, because it's just like, dude, it's just, oh my god, why'd they do that to him, bro? I'm not even like a huge Trunks glazier. Now you looked at the thumbnail. It's a good thumbnail, right? You like that one? Let's do a little bit of self glaze here. That is a good drawing. That was a good thumbnail. I did it for a fucking bum. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Oh my god. That was with all that damage reduction too. To be fair, they didn't get that super or anything, but still, bruh, still, that was a lot of damage they took. Okay. That's with like, That's with like a AGL Gogeta buffs and everything too. That was not a super from the buffed guy either. Please dodge this. I can't be taking any chip damage. We are at, what is that? Ooh, we're at 64,000 HP. So not great. Not looking good. Not looking good. Okay, he can't super. Wonderful. Didn't need him to super. We're at 1 HP. Technically, he starts at what? Does he starts at 80% damage reduction. I mean, I think I have to use him here in slot 1, because who's gonna take the, like, it's the AGL guy. Who's gonna take him? You know, we can't. I mean, we can't die after this. Okay. See. So we'll grab. Can't heal off of any of this anyway, so we're really gonna have to depend on the amount that Gotenks heals from, dude. This is so fucked. Like I said, we can't lose any more health than we don't have. All right, see, mostly tech orbs, okay? Ooh, he countered. So yeah, we need to depend on him countering the super negative damage super. That's fantastic. Counter. I needed him to counter. I just did. Maybe it would have been better to put Gotenks up fucking slot 1 back. Trunks, you piss me off. All right, we're on the last one here. Now I know I said it's gonna be 3 teams. It's really awkward that it ended up being 3 teams, but no one wants to run Glorio for whatever reason. I don't get it, but you know, if you want to run Glorio for me, then feel free to check out the Discord in the description below, where I request, you know, you to set characters for me so I could actually do my videos, because the friend system's ass. Friend system is so bad. Ugh. Anyways, Gohan team again. Let's see what we could do. I don't think I switched. Who do I have here? Let's restart. I hate Dokkan Battle. I do not want to play this game, Sam. I do not want to play it. Just had to back out. Oh, let's put Gohan on here quick. Yeah, AGL Gohan, he's pretty good. No Gohan friends. No more Gohan friends. I used my 2. It's too many. Okay, well, maybe Glorio friends popped up now. No. That's okay. Oh, maybe Glorio's popped up. No. No. Do we just run fucking Goku again for the 3rd time? No, we don't. I'm not gonna Dokkan the satisfaction. I am legitimately, and I mean this with zero irony, I'm kind of pissed off. Couldn't do the teams I wanted to do. Couldn't even do knowing Gohan friend, he came out 4 months ago. How do we not have one anywhere? Dokkan is a dead game. I hate this game. It's literally like, I ended a video just like this, not that, like, almost 2 years ago now. I ended a video like this. It's a Ginyu Force video. You should watch it. It's my most watched video on YouTube. And I could not do that video because I just couldn't do it because I had no Ginyu Force friends. I literally had to take days to do it so I could use my 1 Ginyu Force friend multiple times. Like, that is just like, oh, it's just so lame. And you know, it was just right back to that again, huh? Gosh, this game sucks so much. If I mean this genuinely, if a friend system update is not coming soon, I'm writing a stern letter to Omatsu. I will learn Japanese to write a letter to him to call him such a fucking idiot because he can't get this shit figured out. Oh my god, I'm actually mad. Trunks wasn't even the one that made me mad. It was you, Omatsu. It was you.